So the rest of today is going to be focused on conversions. If you talk to anyone who's a chemist, they love conversions. They're very comfortable with it, and they've gotten used to how they work. So when you do conversions, these first few conversions will be fairly straightforward. And then we're going to be doing a conversion that's a double unit conversion. We're going to break this into parts, though. If you are comfortable with this method, obviously, go ahead and just solve them. But for anyone who's never heard of unit conversion, dimensional analysis, vector label, all those words, and has never seen that thing I showed in the last video that kind of looks like a train track, you should do it a certain way when you start. Then you can get faster and you can do it and do everything at once. So the first thing we're going to do in all of these cases is put the units in the right place. In all of these cases, we know where to start because we only have a number in one spot. There will be cases in the future where you have more than one number. But in all these cases, we've got one number and one we're starting with. A lot of people find it helpful to put a question mark so they know what they're going for. So into grams. Sometimes they'll say question mark equals. So, and I do use the number on the first one, but I'm not going to use numbers for all the rest. So I'm going to use that line version because it's neater for me. You don't have to think of the first thing you're going to write down because you're just matching the unit diagonally. This is all about diagonal unit matching. So I don't have to be like, oh, I wonder what I write down. Maybe I could find the chart. The first thing I write down is that same unit because they're a diagonal match. So this matches with this. And what that means is that when I put them, because when I put them on top of each other, like in the fraction, because when you go all together at the end, you can put them all together in a fraction if you wanted with the units, they cancel. That's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to cancel out of that unit. And I'm trying to get it into grams. You always want to go from a prefix to the base unit. If you have to do a prefix to prefix, we still want to go to the base unit. And that's actually all I need to do. I made too long of a line, so I'm going to just rewrite it like that. Oops, that's still too long of a line. So sometimes when you go back into it, you'll be like, oh, I wrote too long a line. That's okay, it happens. So let's do the next one on your own. I'm going to pause. You write it down. You're just writing the units down. You're not putting the numbers in.